Hello and welcome to Torts Law Reform in Asia and Beyond. I suggest we start on time because we have a packed program. My name is Normann Witzleb. I'm the chair of the Obligations Lab Asia, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you all for the conference. After an Just Enrichment conference in 2020 and the 2021 conference on the contractual theme of Pacta sunt servanda, this is our third annual conference of the Obligations Lab Asia. We're still a fairly young research cluster, so it gives me great pleasure that both the call of conference papers as well as the conference itself has generated a lot of interest. I think we can look forward to a range of exciting perspectives on emerging issues in civil liability. I'm keen for the conference to get underway, so I will limit myself to saying just a few words about the Obligations Lab Asia, in particular for those of you who don't know us yet. Our mission is to bring together scholars and practitioners from Asia and beyond to discuss topics of common interest across the whole spread of the law of obligations. Much of our work is comparative, and we always strive for our events and projects to be innovative and impactful. My hope is that this conference will also fit into that mode. Please get in touch with us if you have any ideas for collaborations or projects that you would like to pursue with us. If you have studied the program for today, you'll see that we have 2 plenary sessions that bookend a block of 3 parallel sessions. So you will need to choose which session to attend after we have our break at 4 p.m. If you stay with parallel session 1, you can use the existing link. If you want to attend sessions 2 and 3, then you need to use the other link that has been provided to you. I think without further delay, I now call on our Dean, Professor Lutz Christian Wolf, to introduce our keynote speaker for today, Professor the Honorable Justice Kemal Bokhari.
Thank you very much, Norman. Good afternoon, everybody, and good morning, good evening to participants from other parts of the world. A very warm welcome also on behalf of CHK Law. I noted that some old friends are joining today's conference. It's great to see you again here at this conference. As Professor Witzleb had mentioned, this conference is the third of our Obligations Lab Asia conferences, and the theme of this conference, Torts Law Reform in Asia and Beyond, is of course extremely timely because traditional structures are challenged left, right, and center. We have new technological developments which require us to consider whether or not the current torts law structures are still able to deal with these topics. We have globalization and deglobalization, which leads to cross-border issues. And of course, we also have COVID-19, which also leads to new challenges. Now, today's conference, as Professor Witzleb has indicated, addresses many of these themes, and the program looks extremely exciting. I would like to take the opportunity to thank Professor Witzleb, who is the mastermind behind today's very powerful event, for putting together such a great conference. I well know that organizing such a conference requires very hard work, and it's also a very delicate task to bring together so many high caliber speakers and to ensure that everybody gets the appreciation and he or she deserves when speaking. So Norman, thank you very, very much for doing all this. Last but not least, an international conference of this kind is of course not possible without great admin support. And as always, special thanks goes to our CHK Law admin colleagues who ensure that we will have a smooth sailing throughout today's conference. I wish all of us very interesting presentations and of course, stimulating and thought-provoking discussions. Again, thank you on behalf of CHK Law for joining.